You are with Talks on the Way of Wisdom, the sacred book in which the words of the Buddha are written.
Though there are 1,000 sayings consisting of quite useless words, better is just one useful word hearing which one is brought to peace. Though there are 1,000 verses consisting of quite useless words, better is one word of a verse hearing which one is brought to peace. One may speak 100 verses consisting of quite useless words, better is one verse of Dhamma, hearing which one is brought to peace. One may conquer 1,000 men 1,000 times in a battle, but having conquered one's own self, one would be supreme in battle. Conquest over self is better than that over other people, for the one who conquers himself, who lives constantly well restrained, neither gods, nor Gandhabas, nor Mara together with Brahmas, can turn conquest into defeat for a person who is like this. One might give alms impartially with 1,000 coins of money month by month for 100 years, and one might worship someone with developed self for a second. That worship is surely better than the 100-year sacrifice. One person might care for the fire in the woods for 100 years, and one might worship someone with developed self for a second. That worship is surely better than the 100-year sacrifice. Whatever the alms or the sacrifice one seeking merit may give for a year, that is not a quarter of the merit. Better is the worship of the upright. For the one who is constantly worshipping honorable elders, 4 things increase: the length of life, beauty and happiness and strength. One might live for 100 years, unvirtuous and uncomposed, but one day is better, for one with virtue and meditation. One might live for 100 years, lacking in wisdom, uncomposed, but one day is better, for one with wisdom and meditation. One might live for 100 years, indolent, with less energy, but one day is better, for one with energy set up and firm. One might live for 100 years without seeing rise and fall, but a life of one day's better for the one seeing rise and fall. One might live for 100 years without seeing the deathless state, but a life of one day's better for one seeing the deathless state. One might live for 100 years without seeing the supreme state, but a life of one day is better for one seeing the supreme state.
Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to Talks on the Way of Wisdom.